I just want to do a little follow-up on this to make sure I'm doing it right before I spend another 3 hours. I'm finding it's much more meticulous and it's going to take a lot more time than I expected. I've shared this form as a Google Doc, and so you'll get it in your email like this. And when you open it, there should be a couple links here. And if you click on either one, it should open without signing in or having any membership or anything like that. So when you click on it, that document will open. It'll look like this. Now I've frozen the top here so that you can slide from side to side across the courses like this to look at them. Okay, and here's the course I've worked so far, the SPED 460 Family Systems Professional. And then you can also, I have frozen column A here so that you can slide up like this. So you got the top is frozen, the side, so that you can navigate this a little easier. But here's what I'm finding is daunting. For example, the first standard of foundations, if you click on any of these like this, you can make it wider, easier to read. But there is so many little idiosyncrasies in here, it's hard to match up. It used to be they laid them out more for you so you knew how to match up your stuff, but now you got to pick through it and figure out what little things there are. So here again, if I click on my cell, I can make it lay sideways, but I felt I had about 3 different course objectives that match this foundational piece here in standard 1. I numbered mine by week is how I do my objectives. Week 1, I have week 1, 2, and 3. And I do it a little different here. I have my standards built in here that at the end of this unit the learner will answer correctly 18 out of 20 objective test questions. So I put my assessment piece right in the objective. If you don't like it that way, I guess I can pull them out of there, but that's how I have my objectives written for this course. But as I go through these, it's just a little overwhelming to do. Like here again, here's number 2. There's lots of pieces in here, so if I thought there was one in here that I could use in here. But as we go down, like 3, I didn't think I had any that matched these learning differences. 4 on strategies. Of course, there should be lots of our courses will have stuff for those. I get to 5 to learning environments. Again, you don't think that fits 460, but as you look at all the little pieces in here, I found that there were several that fit in here. My objective number 2 and 3 and 10 fit in here. And so as you move down now to like 6, I didn't feel I had anything to do with language. And language is one that I'm not sure our courses will deal with. That's going to have to come from some outside course, supportive courses of this program. That our major, of course, isn't a standalone major, so we have to have some coursework that supports some of these same things here. We go to 7, and this is a big one, instructional planning, and we should have several courses that deal with this. But I still felt my objective number 10 addressed this, supporting families of children with special needs. And then as we keep going down, 8, assessment, and we should have many things in our courses that support this. And again, I felt there was 2 or 3 of my objectives from parent, professional, family collaboration fit assessment. And then 9 is professional and ethical practice. I feel this one fits into my course a little better, and so I tried to pick out the different pieces and match up my objectives to it, and I felt that I think there was 4 or 5 that this was 3, 5, 10, 11, 12, all those kind of match up with that. So then I went down to the last one here, number 10, collaboration. Of course, that should be one that has quite a few in it, and I have those matched up here. So that's kind of how I went about it, and I say I just need some affirmation here that I'm doing this right. All 3 of us are hoping to put our stuff on the same document here so that we can look across, and I think you guys are going to find it daunting also to try and match these up. I think it's going to be a little more than what we thought it would be, and so if this isn't the way to do it, let us know and give us some ideas how to better do this. One of the things you can do, and again remember this slides this way and it slides this way across them so that you can more easily navigate it. But why I did this, for example, here, if you want to leave us a note on this one, for example, learning environments, you click on the cell like this, just like you do in Excel. You click on this cell, go up to Insert, and tell it you want to leave a comment. So when you do that, it gives you this little blank thing here, and then you would write here, this is great. That's the kind of note I want you to leave me. Okay, and so when I come along and I see the little red thing, I know you've left me a note. So that with some instructions or something like that, and you can make this note as long or as short as you want, of course. You can make lots of information in there, but maybe that's the way to communicate these things. But like I said, the time I'm spending, I'd like to know if I'm doing it right, and all three of us are doing it right before we spend our entire Christmas break here doing this, only to find out it's not functional. So I'd like some feedback from you so I can get this done and get on with my Christmas break here. Thanks.